What is happening?
I have to go. But good luck.
Yeah.
Liverpool were fantastic. I will be back at some point.
You don't want it with me.
Fair enough.
You don't want it.
The game has just finished at Anfield, and it was 0-0. And I'm assuming that you are over the moon with that point.
Not over the moon, especially when you look at the way some of the opportunities went. Marcus Rashford could have slipped in Edinson Cavani. Paul Pogba draws a world-class save from Alisson, as did Bruno Fernandes. We had opportunities to score, and I thought Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got his spot on today without us. If we get a goal, I think we look back at that and say, tactically, he got it spot on. Substitutions were spot on. Everything was right, but we just didn't get the goal.
Mate, I thought he got it. I agree with you. I think that we need to give credit. I think we were very quick to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stick. And, we've done it on countless occasions this year. When you think about what happened in Istanbul, for example, he got a load of stick.
Rightly so.
Rightly so. When you think about what happened, going out of Europe against Leipzig, wasn't it?
Well, we went out, the 2 games against Istanbul lost it for us, didn't we?
But in the final game.
We went out in the final game.
Yeah.
I think you can lose against Leipzig, but once you win your first 2 games, you can't be going out of the game.
I agree. So the point is that we've given him stick where necessary, but today, he got it spot on. Because if things had been slightly different, if Paul Pogba had been slightly more ruthless when he was through on goal, rather than hitting it straight down Alisson's throat, all of the chances, all of the most memorable chances at least, went to United. So are you ultimately fairly disappointed with a point?
No, because I don't want to start. If I start being disappointed about this point, like there was a couple of weeks ago, Rory, where no one expected United to be in it, and I was thinking to myself personally, if we can go to Anfield and get a win, then we could possibly be 2 points behind them. The fact is, we're 3 points clear of them. So if you'd have offered me a 0-0 going into the game, I would have taken it. But also, I can talk about our chances. Loz was sitting there thinking, we had some chances there, we should have taken them. So Liverpool fans kind of feel the same way as us.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably a fair result in the end.
I think fair. But ultimately, you're the happier, right? I presume I'll do my best Lawrence McKenna impression here.
Because they're champions and they're not top.
And he will say that a game like this, against a team that are top, this is exactly where you'd expect Klopp's Liverpool to take advantage.
Most definitely. Especially when, one of the things that, when Liverpool have you penned in, normally they get you moving all over the place. This fullback's moving there and that fullback's moving there, and we were really comfortable in defence.
Yeah.
And I don't mean they never had any chances. They had chances. But did Lindelof or Maguire ever look out of place to you?
No, they had all the ball. But just trying to rack my brain now for the biggest chance of the game, you go, the 2 biggest, most clear-cut chances went to Fernandes and Pogba.
And when Rashford was running through and should have slipped Cavani in.
Yes, you were infuriated, weren't you?
That's the one for me that is going to keep going round and round in my head. With Bruno, I think, when someone's running onto the ball there, you think, let me get this on target, it's a goal, surely.
Yeah.
Great save from Alisson. Same with Pogba. I know he almost hit it too clean. He got a great hit connection on it. He caught it perfectly. But me and Loz looked at the replay, and if he goes to the other corner where we wanted him to go, the defender blocks it out.
Right.
So
ultimately, he made the right decision.
So yeah, he went the right way. I think it was just a world-class save. That Rashford one, and there's a few people that have replied to my tweet saying, well, the defenders did really well. That's cool. But there was a split second where it was on. Yeah. And I don't think you stop Cavani going through in that position. And that was why Cavani was brought on. We were getting those opportunities to break. All you had to do was slip him in. There it was.
Yeah.
And we didn't slip him in.
And also, you think Cavani scores that, doesn't he?
All day long.
Cavani scores.
All day long.
Yeah, but overall, you've got a point at Anfield.
We're still top.
What's the ambition now? You've been saying it fairly tongue in cheek for an awful long time, haven't you? The 21 is coming. Yeah. Been hearing it since, well, it feels like a lifetime.
So I said it at the start of the season.
Yeah, but I think you said it tongue in cheek at the start of the season. Is that right?
Yeah. So I predicted us to win the league because it's 2021.
Okay, so it's based on football science.
That was it.
Okay, so is there now more belief? Do you have a genuine desire and belief that you can win the league?
We can win the league. I'm not going to say we will win the league yet, but we can win the league. And today Liverpool had an opportunity, like they did with Spurs, where they went, get back. Yeah. Get back down there and know your role, your Spurs.
Yeah.
And today they had an opportunity to say to United, you're a Europa League team. You're not involved in a title race. And they didn't. And I think they will be frustrated more than us that they didn't win. We will have this thing where it's like, damn, we won that, 6 points clear, but ultimately it's a good result. I don't think that's a good result for them because they're still dropping points.
No, they can't view that as a good result. Because their form has been shoddy of late, so they needed to bounce back today. You're playing them again, aren't you?
Next weekend. That will be better. It's a cup game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as nervy. I'm a little more relaxed about it. If we go out, obviously I want to win the FA Cup, but for me, I've put it all on the league this year. Like, if we go out of the FA Cup, I'm not that gutted. But at the same time, it's a cup game. You can relax. It's going to get decided on the day. And I think we'll completely change the team. I wouldn't be surprised if they do too. So I'm a little bit more relaxed with that cup game at Old Trafford. I'm not too bothered. This was the one that had me today.
And you would have taken a draw when you were, like, last week when you were nervous. You would have taken a draw.
I would have taken a draw. Yeah, I would have taken a draw today.
So overall, good. Do you know somebody I'd like to have a quick chat about? Luke Shaw. I thought he was mesmerising today. I thought he was the best player on the pitch, honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
You alerted me to Luke Shaw because there was a time, a few months ago now, where you were thinking his performances were below par. Have you reassessed that at all? Is he a better player than perhaps we were giving him credit for? The silence tells a story.
No, I need to think about the answer to your question because I wasn't being unfair to him at that time. I was saying what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fan of Luke Shaw. So it's like I never judged him wrongly. I always knew there was some sort of player in there, but he's never shown it. And I think today we saw a player that had confidence, aggression. He also did it going forward, which he doesn't do enough for me. Picking the passes, making the right runs. Like, was it him who set up Bruno for his
chance? Yeah, it was.
When he
Great
cut it
assist, yeah.
So, like, he was making the right runs and making the right passes today. And we've always seen Luke Shaw had that. Before the leg break, he was a different player. After the leg break, he seemed to be a shell of a man, scared. And now, Ollie seems to have got that confidence back in him. He's done it with Eric Bailly. We were all fuming that Eric Bailly didn't start today. Ultimately, Ollie made the right decision. We kept a clean sheet. But he's done it, like, Bailly slowly but surely, he's coming back. And remember under Jose, if you've got a player that's injured and he'd give him a chance and they wouldn't deliver and he'd be like, told you so.
Yeah.
There's this pressure that, Jose's giving me a chance and now I have to deliver. And I think Ollie's made it more relaxing where when you're coming in for an opportunity, it's not you're part of this team, it's positive. It's more. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you're not coming in
the belief
thinking,
is there,
my knees
is there. Yeah.
I've had injuries for years. And I've got a manager that's stressing me out, and I think we've seen some players react well to that. I also think he's reacted well to Tellez coming in.
Yeah, it's given him that push, hasn't it, to up his performances. Just before we wrap this up, I just want to have a quick word. Lawrence isn't here. Liverpool.
I can speak on it.
We have to speak on. Yeah, let's have just a bit on Liverpool. How gutted will they be that they haven't taken the 3 points today? Are their title aspirations hanging by a thread, or are they still well and truly in the race?
They're still in the race because they are still here with all these injuries and everything. You have to say they're still in the race. You know what I mean? I think while we all expect City are the favourites and we expect them to get stronger, the facts are we're not convinced about City yet because they could still, be a little bit flaky. Ruben Diaz gets injured, who knows? So I don't think it's a horrendous result for Liverpool. I actually think it could be looked at as a positive result because they're in bad form. We've gone there and they've not been beaten. But at the same time, they dominated that game in terms of possession, whether we wanted them to do it or not. And therefore, they maybe would have expected to score a goal or two.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, did you say 2 goals in the last 4 games?
Yeah.
That's
not enough, is it? It's not enough. Their forward play is not cohesive at all. Adam, thank you so much for joining us on this video. Thank you for watching it. If you enjoyed it, click subscribe. And Adam, today was a special moment, actually. We had our first proper argument. One of the first of many, I hope.
Nah,
Thank you.
They're not arguments, man.
No, they are, and I like them.
That's just 2 brothers. I'm the same.
We had our first sexy on the kickoff today.
When I argue with you like that, just know I like you.
No, I like it. Adam McKola TV. We'll see you out.